Sweet Tea with Coach Key.
Let's just get down to it.
Welcome to Sweet Tea with Coach Key. Coach Key.
Sweet Tea with Coach Key.
Real life stories of inspiration, perseverance, and prosperity.
Turn your radio up as loud as possible.
Sweet Tea with Coach Key.
I hope you have your teacups ready because she has the sugar.
Nothing like a cup of brown sugar to sweeten my day.
Now let's enjoy some Sweet Tea with Coach Key.
Sweet Tea with Coach Key. Welcome to this week's episode. So I'm super excited about this episode. Sort of to piggyback on last week when I was just like, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. Not do this anymore, and also not record last week. But looking at my views and my listens, and I'm like, so I have to keep doing this because, people are tuning in. So I get extra excited now knowing that it's something that my listeners look forward to. So this week, earlier this week, I was on Business Talk Radio, which is really, really exciting. I am going to add the link in the description for that episode, but I was really, really excited to be contacted by Business Talk and want to hear more about me and what I do and, how I service my clients, etc., etc., etc. So if you want to, check that out, be sure to check the description box because the link is located there. But I wanted to talk about everything that I've been mentioning on my Facebook and Instagram this week thus far about personality. And I noticed that it has not been getting a lot of likes. So what probably has been happening, people either feel convicted by it or don't feel like it really concerns them, or just don't care, right? So the reason why I've been bringing this up is because we don't like to think that all things work together, or we forget that all things work together. And with that being said, how you treat people, how you think, what's going through your mind, that directly affects your life. It affects your relationships. Your personality affects everything, whether negative or positive. And the way that you walk into a room and what you bring into a room, what you bring into a space, how I come on this podcast every week, when I upload my videos, when I upload posts on Facebook, when I post something, those things are a reflection of my personality. And what happens is, if your personality is a downtrodden, negative, gut-sucking, personality, that's something that you need to work on. And for a while, I am the first to tell you, I thought for a while it was everybody else but me. Everybody else but me. And I was never willing to check me, one, and do something about it. And when I messed up, check me and do something about it again. That takes so much effort, intentionality. That's a word. But you have to be intentional about that. And it has to be something that you are lifting up every single day. Like, it's not something that you can pray about once and it's done. Like, it has to be something that you're constantly, you're on yourself about. And no, your personality would not look like everybody else's. And I also don't think that should be a goal. Lord, I want to be like her. Or I like this person, I want to be like her. I guess in a sense, if you're saying I would like to be more, patient, okay, but not patient like such and such, just my type of patient. I would like someone says, I would like to have a more, eclectic style or a more unique style, like such and such. No, that like and as making an simile, comparing, that's where it gets kind of tricky. But your patient may not look like everybody else's patient. And I don't mean like you fly off the handle and you're saying I'm being patient. No, what I mean is that the way that you acquire the skills to be patient may not look like somebody else's. The way that you, your rehabilitation for being angsty and antsy may not look like someone else's. And it may be a more milder version or more patient than you've ever seen. So just limiting yourself to be like someone else is whack. It's so whack. So I would definitely keep an eye on that, to try not to compare yourself, which really what it does is limit yourself, because that's all that you know. And God is so much bigger than what you know, because he created that person that you're trying to be like, but your personality is something that needs to be a constant effort for you to align it as much with Jesus as possible. Willing to listen, then to speak up and talk over people. Being courteous and being honest and being, you don't have to be, lively and cheesy and happy all the time like I do, but you could definitely be more of a positive light, as opposed to that dark, grim, complaining spirit. And let's be real, if that's what you're bringing, that's probably what you don't like, the craziest thing. But the crazy thing also is, if you're more of that, that awesome personality, you're probably going to gravitate towards people who see that in you and want more of you around them. So I just want to say that if you're in a place right now where you're like, these people gossip, they this, they that, they this, they that, they're this and they're that way, I can guarantee you it's something that you could definitely change about yourself, or it's something in you that needs to be let out, to release, to show people what is available to them as it relates to changing their personality. But again, not to be like you, but to know that there is ways to be more patient. Being more patient is an option. Being grateful is an option. Being thankful is an option, which is the same thing as grateful. But also, being less, being slower to get angry, but your personality plays a big part in all of what you do. And I can tell you, like I said on the post, my initial post is all of my opportunities that I've had in business thus far, and my corporate experience has been because of my personality. I was given the opportunities because it was something about my personality, not just my background and my expertise, but the God-given thing that is inside of me that I allow to exude out and build up to be most like Jesus, has opened the door for me in many ways. So I just hope that is something that you're willing to take on, so that it can bless you and take you to heights that you've never imagined also. Take care.